I think it's time for celebration, Looker. What do you think? Time for a feast? Because you seem quite enthusiastic about that kind of thing. Thank you for your hard work, Cottonmouth. We should learn everything there is to know about Celesteela, also known as UB Blaster. And we have also had word from headquarters. There's only one Ultra Beast left for us to take care of. And we had our hands full with so many individuals for this last Ultra Beast. It was a rather dangerous situation, but you were alright, Chief? Yes, of course. Both me and my Pokémon were fine. Of course, we ran into some difficult situations. Being surrounded by the Ultra Beasts and outflanked by them made it rather touch and go for a while. As I'd feared. What is it, Mr. Looker? You've been acting rather odd for a while now, haven't you? No, it's nothing. Could it be? Could it be about our long-delayed feast? Oh. Yes, indeed. What a disaster that you have found me out. The truth is that I'm starving, just starving. How a Snorlax feels, I know exactly now. How hopeless you are, Mr. Looker. But I suppose we have been putting it off for rather a long time. You must be hungry indeed. Then allow me to take point this time and find a delicious restaurant for us all. Yes, ma'am. Thank you, ma'am. It's a bit embarrassing to admit, but I'm actually quite famished myself. So you two stay here and relax while I go and find us a place to eat. The chief can't take much more of this. She must be exhausted. She acts particularly cheery when she is feeling unwell to hide her weakness from others. I know it may be a bit late for this, but there is something I would like to tell you. It is something that happened about 10 years ago now. I came to the Alola region at that time as part of a 3-person team to eradicate an Ultra Beast. Of course, we did not know them as Ultra Beasts back then. It was simply a dangerous creature. My team succeeded in chasing down the Ultra Beast, and then we tried to put an end to it. But somebody screwed up. Oh, look who it is. It's our good friend, Mr. I Don't Give a Crap. This half-hearted fool here felt sorry for the monster, even if only for a moment. That moment was enough to get the 3rd member of our team done in by the Ultra Beast. This I cannot deny. I made an error of judgment. I failed to consider the fact she was not trained for combat. She was just bait for the Ultra Beast. And the international police knew it. The Ultra Beasts relentlessly seek out those who have passed through an Ultra Wormhole. So, let me get this straight. I passed through an Ultra Wormhole once upon a time. So, I think it's all making sense now. I think I now know the real reason why they decided to choose me to be the one to hunt down the Ultra Beasts. Not just because I had experience with them, not just because I had fought off Nihilego as well as Luzamine in her I Need an Adult form, and not just because I was the champion, but they were trying to use me as bait. Fantastic. You must feel so proud of yourself, Looker. The passage must change them somehow, as though they've been bathed in some energy, something that the beast can smell or sense. It is thought that the Ultra Beast can track such people as though sniffing them out. It's not like the monsters come here by choice. They don't want to be here. So they smell that familiar scent and think there'll be a wormhole, that they'll get home. Nanu, you called her bait. She really was, wasn't she? Faller. That's what the international police calls them, humans who appear from an Ultra Wormhole, and those who are bathed in a great deal of energy that pours out from them. She had come through a wormhole, she was from another world, and she was put on our team to help draw the Ultra Beast to us. And now you're repeating history. You've got a follower right here, haven't you? That's right, boy, I'm talking about you. Yes, it's true. He passed through an Ultra Wormhole. Cottonmouth was exposed to the energy, so he may indeed be a faller. But I'm sorry, young Cottonmouth. Let us continue this talk another time. Yes, we don't want the boss to hear any of this. I'm sorry, you two. I couldn't get a reservation at the restaurant. It seems like it's a very popular place. Hey, Missy. Mr. Nanu, I didn't realize you were here. Another one of those monsters appeared. This time it's on Pony Island. I'll tell you more when you get there. We'll meet at the floating restaurant in Seafolk Village. The next one seems like a real tough opponent. Be sure you're ready for it. Oh, yes, of course we will. Thank you again, Mr. Nanu. Well, that was something. Mr. Looker, is everything alright? Of course, it's fine, not a problem at all. Then I'll make my way to the floating restaurant at Pony Island. Once you're ready, Cottonmouth, please do come and join us there. So it's on to Pony next. I will be counting on you, Cottonmouth. Let us meet again at the floating restaurant in Seafolk Village. Well, that was an interesting story. I really could have gone my entire life without hearing. So let's get to gliding on our pal Charizard here. Oh yes, I will need to heal up my team up because both Edgelord and Nuru sustained some damage. Okay, off to the floating restaurant. Let's see what Nanu has to say to us. So you came, young Cottonmouth. The chief has already left to set up protection around the populated areas. What populated areas? There's this place, and, well, there's also the battle tree, but, oh well. You sent her off to the wrong location? What choice did I have? She is reaching her limit. We have to force her to stand by to regain her strength. So now we can finish our little talk. You've got one follower right here. And the other one is Annabelle, though I don't think she knows it herself. Anu and I, we found her here 10 years ago, unconscious on the shore of this very island. We just finished our mission here. She'd lost most of her memories, but 4 things she could tell us. That her name was Annabelle, that she came from the Hoenn region, that she had protected some tower there, and that she was a powerful trainer. Then she was placed under observation by the international police, all because they detected an insane amount of ultra wormhole energy from her. It may be that she was wandering lost in the wormhole for some time. Regardless of that, she then entered the international police herself. And then it got promoted right up past you, her senior, is that it? Gotta hand it to the international police, they really are terrible. Using the same strategy and setting up another faller even though the same thing failed before. Your assumptions you are half right in. However, this mission she chose herself. Perhaps something in her laments, whether she is conscious of it or not. Perhaps she feels some grief over the fate of the Ultra Beast, which came to this world just as she did. But she is still a faller. It is her fate to be targeted by the Ultra Beasts. With a faller right before them, the Ultra Beast will run wild with excitement. No matter how good she might be, everyone has their limits. That is why I had hoped to distract the Ultra Beasts, to divert some of their attention. That is why I asked you to help with the catching of the Ultra Beasts. But you're out of luck now. With Annabelle in that condition, she'll be done for if she runs into any Ultra Beasts now. Yes, I imagine that false lead I sent her out on will not buy us much more time. But before we're out of time, boy, how about a battle with me? Yeah, that's no problem, but, why? Honestly, I'm curious. Why not? If you got some preparation you need to do, then I'll wait here for you. Is this another test? I think it might be. Anyway, we fought Nanu before. I completely forget. Are we going to get the Kahuna music with this? I honestly hope so. But I'm going to send, I think we'll use Plague for this. Yeah, will you throw Plague in front and see how he fares? Let's go. Yes, here we go. Kahuna music. Savor it, because this is the last time we're hearing it. 5 Pokemon? Okay, I can deal with that. Starting with Sableye, I see. I don't have any fairy-type moves on Plague, so technically, Sableye has no weaknesses right here. We got a spin to win, guys. That's the Incineroar way to go. Well, spin to win and pelvic thrust. Okay, Crocodile is next. I see how it is. That means it's time for legs. Let's do this. Okay, Intimidate. That might pose a problem, as Legs is obviously more of an attack-oriented Pokemon. But we've got Trop Kick, which in turn lowers Crocodile's attack, so it shouldn't be too bad. There we go. Second Pokemon down. So far, so good. We're not running into really any kind of trouble whatsoever. Absol is next. So let's send out... yeah, I think Nuru's the best bet. So, Pollen Puff, I think, is the way to go. There we are. There's 2 more Pokemon left. Let's see, what have you got now? Oh, his Persian is next. We'll go with Smidvarg. Here we go. Let's go with Hydro Pump. Oh, we actually avoided Fake Out. That's nice. And Honchkrow is next. That's pretty cool. Let's keep Smidvarg. Love Honchkrow. Such an awesome Pokemon. We'll hit it with Ice Beam. Well, after we get Sucker Punched by it. There we go. Looks like you got me. For the second time, actually. It's the second time we fought Nanu. That'll do, boy. I think that'll do fine. Don't let me down. I won't. 000. I'm assuming he's talking about Nanu's old code name when he was in the International Police. Well then, young Cottonmouth, it is our time to get down to work, is it not? Our final Ultra Beast, codenamed Glutton. Nanu said he would lead it deep into the heart of Resolution Cave. here you are, as usual. Our 10 Beast Balls. This is your final assignment. But first, my young friend, let us get the regular reports out of the way. Yep, Madam Wiki has some interesting information on Celesteela. Okay. So, Resolution Cave. I cannot believe this slipped my mind back when we were exploring Pony Island. But, yes, we have to get through Pony Meadow to reach Resolution Cave, and that is a path I have not yet gone down just yet. So there may still be some trainers to fight. I'm not quite sure. It's been a while since I last visited Pony Meadow. But yes, for those of you thinking that this was an intentional move of mine to keep Pony Meadow and Resolution Cave out of the way until it came time to fight the Ultra Beast, well, I'm here to deny that. I'm going to say it's completely unintentional. I actually completely forgot about Resolution Cave to begin with. So let's head on out. We'll want to fly there. Or actually, no, it's really not that far of a walk. So this is our last Ultra Beast. And this would actually be a very good time to discuss version-exclusive Ultra Beasts. There are 2 version-exclusive Ultra Beasts in each version. Pokemon Moon, obviously, we had Pheromosa and Celesteela, but if you're playing Pokemon Sun, we will actually encounter Buzzwole, which is a muscular bug and fighting type, and Kartana, a rather weird-looking grass and steel type. They're both quite interesting beasts. I'm not as big a fan of them as I am a fan of Celesteela and Pheromosa, but they're both pretty cool. I mean, Buzzwole is a giant, muscular, superhero mosquito-like thing, and Kartana is an origami samurai based on a legendary Japanese sword. And before you ask, yes, I did say sword, not sword. It's an inside joke. So here we go. This is the entrance I completely forgot about last time we were here. This is the entrance to Pony Meadow. Now, I'm sure you can extrapolate that we will be encountering the final form of the Oricorio here. And there she is. I believe it's called the Sensu style. Yeah, Sensu style Oricorio is particularly lovely. Although, honestly, it's not my favorite form. My favorite form, design-wise, would probably have to be the flamenco dancer. Oh my god, are you kidding? Are you serious right now? So soon after the first. Okay, let's see if there are any items we can pick up around here. There's one right here. That's purple nectar to transform Oricorio. Anything over here? Nope. Okay, I guess we head onwards then. Or wait, what do you have to say to yourself? Oh, cool. So, if you talk to Probopass, does that teleport you back? And there's a cave thing there, but I don't think you can surf on the water. Okay, let's continue upwards, grab more nectar. Because we can. This is a very interesting path. There's big tree roots acting as bridges here, which is really quite cool. Overheat. Not a move I'm a particularly big fan of, but I'll take it. Hold on. Can we... No, we can't. Okay, that's the entrance to Resolution Cave, but I'm just looking around to see if there's anything else. Power Herb. There's a Zygarde cell over there, but we're not looking at those just yet. And here we go, Resolution Cave. I think we should get the Max Repels out. Where are the Max Repels? Oh, there we are. Only 5 left. We'll have to make them count. Oh, and it looks like we're going to need Mudsdale for this. Giddy up. Let's go all the way around. Ooh, which path do we want to take? Let's try this one. Okay, it just leads to an item. That's it. Elixir. Back on Mudsdale. Oh, looks like a trainer ahead, but I want to switch to Tauros and smash this thing. Earthquake. That is an awesome move. Gotta love Earthquake. My outward face is that of a backpacker, but what about my inward face? I didn't even know there was such a thing as an inward face. Only one Pokemon. Emolga? Oh crap. I just realized I have a bad Pokemon out in front. Well, let's try it out anyway. Encore. I haven't even started moving yet. Oh, nice. Not very effective, but I still managed to do some awesome damage. And that's it. Static, of course. I'll have to take a trip to Pokemon Refresh in order to fix that up. But we won regardless. You know, I really have to spend more time playing with my Pokemon in Pokemon Refresh because I'd forgotten how cute they are in Pokemon Refresh. I mean, Sarina, she giggles when you pet her or do whatever. Cure her of a status ailment. It's adorable is what it is. And looks like another rock to smash with our friend Tauros. Oh, and it's a hiker. Huh, what do you know? It's a trap. What have you got for us, hiker? 2 Pokemon this time. Doug Trio. Now let's see if we can do this. Let's see if we can land a successful high jump kick. Because I've had bad luck with this attack in the past. Oh my god, really? Dig. Oh my god, really? Guess it's Trop Kick then. Okay, that was an idiotic move, but I could not have predicted Dig. Next is Mudsdale. Mudsdale, eh? Let's see if Plague can take care of it. This is probably going to come back to bite me in the butt. But let's see if he can do it. 1 Flare Blitz is most likely enough to take this guy out. But, I would not be surprised if that is not the case. There we go. I did not have to be not surprised. Let's actually put Plague in front for now. Because he's the only one of my team not at level 69. There we are. Okay, and... oh boy. It looks like this is it. It looks like this is the entrance to Resolution Cave, or the bottom floor of Resolution Cave, where we will fight the Ultra Beast. I think we should have Nuru in front now. Nuru will be essential for fighting this beast off. Now, even though I have repels, or I have a repel active, this Ultra Beast I believe is level 70, which means it will appear regardless of whether or not I have repels active. That said, even after we fought the Ultra Beast, there are a couple of items scattered around in here, I believe. So let's take time to scout out this cavern. Oh, I guess repellent's gonna wear off anyway. Here we go. Are we ready? This is the final Ultra Beast. His name is Guzzlord. It's a dark dragon type. And yeah, you can definitely see where they got the name Glutton for this monstrosity. Now, to be perfectly honest with you, Guzzlord is actually my least favorite of the Ultra Beasts, mostly because of his design. It just seems that there's way too much going on with Guzzlord. I mean, I get the big stomach mouth and the tentacle crab claws coming out, but I really don't think it was necessary to add on tiny little wings, an extra set of arms, and an extra head on top of its other head. It just seems there's way too much going on with this Pokemon, and I'm not a big fan of it. But I digress. Guzzlord, I'm sure a lot of people think is a pretty awesome design. I do like the Dark Dragon type. It reminds me of Hydreigon. However, the Dark Dragon type also means I'm going to have to be quite careful with what attacks I use. I'm going to start off with a Stun Spore, of course, to immobilize this demon. Oh yeah, its stats I'm not too impressed with either. I don't really like its... holy crap. I just said I don't like its stats, and then it KOs my poor Ribombee. So yeah, Beast Boost. Its attack is going to get higher every time it KOs something. So I think I'll use Edgelord for this because he is immune to Thrash. So, as I was saying about its stats, other than its HP, the only stat above 100 is its attack. Its HP is over 200, which means it basically has one good stat and a bunch of mediocre and average ones. Like, I'm not too big a fan of that. I mean, what is Guzzlord's purpose? Is it supposed to be like some kind of damage sponge? But if it was a damage sponge, wouldn't it have better defenses to go on top of its HP? But anyway, I don't really know. I'm not planning on using Guzzlord for anything, really. So, I'm not one to complain. Let's go with one more X-Scissor. And that might be enough. Heavy Slam. Disguise. Haha. This guy is also quite heavy, so Heavy Slam is going to do a lot of damage. However, he's not quite as heavy as Celesteela and doesn't get stab off of it. So, there you go. Let's toss a Beast Ball. Let's come on. I think this should catch it. I think we got pretty good odds. Or not. Heavy Slam again. Oh no. Great. Beast boost. Hooray. Let's go with Plague next. We'll use Flamethrower to do a little bit more damage. Tiny bit. And Guzzlord looks a lot more intimidating up close. Oh, nice. Avoided the Thrash. Let's try another Beast Ball. Come on. Work this time, please. I am not having any luck here. Oh, nice. I haven't had that happen in a while, actually. I haven't had a Pokemon kind of resist the knockout in quite a bit. Just keep going with the Beast Balls. One of them has to catch Guzzlord eventually. Are you kidding me? Guzzlord. Why? Why are you doing this? Why do you insist on making this so hard for yourself? And for me? There we are. Guzzlord truly is the lord of the Ultra Beasts because, well, you know, he's definitely the most difficult to catch, and he actually KO'd a couple of my Pokemon. Yeah, definitely the toughest of the Ultra Beasts, despite what I said about his stats. Let's see what the Pokedex has to say about this crazy-looking creature. I notice how he has a third mouth inside his stomach mouth. Or sorry, a second mouth inside his stomach mouth. Sorry. Okay, Guzzlord, the Junkivore Pokemon. It's a Dark and Dragon type. Not quite as tall as Celesteela, but it's still 18 feet tall, which is quite intimidating. A dangerous Ultra Beast that appears to be eating constantly, but for some reason its droppings have never been found. So in other words, it's basically a living black hole. It will eat anything. And there is its idle animation. Again, I find that its idle animation is something I don't like about it. It seems too casual. It's just like scratching himself. It's weird is what it is. But he uses his giant tongue claws to attack. And you can see the mouth at the back of his throat kind of vibrating as he does a special attack. Oh, do I want... I never actually thought of a good nickname for Guzzlord. Okay, I'm gonna go with what what just popped in my head here. You might appreciate this. It's pretty funny. Seymour. You get it? The Little Shop of Horrors reference? You know, feed me Seymour and all that. I thought it'd be a funny name for Guzzlord. Okay, so we still have, as I said before, some items to find in this particular part of the cave. So let's check it out. There's a Zygarde cell up there. We should remember that. A life orb. That's a very useful item. It boosts the damage of your Pokemon's attacks at the cost of a little bit of recoil damage every turn. I think the first time I saw a Life Orb was when I fought Jetsis in Pokemon White 2. He had a Life Orb on his Hydreigon, for crying out loud, as if that thing needed any more power. Light Ball, that's a Pikachu item. It boosts Pikachu's stats. which is really cool because in Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire you get the cosplay Pikachu, and then you can find a light ball later in the game, and that makes it quite the viable team member. Finally, we got the Adrenaline Orb, which we've seen a couple times already. So let's make it out of this cave. Wait, hold on, what am I saying? I have an escape rope, don't I? I'm certain I have an escape rope. Do I have an escape rope? I don't think I do. Okay. Oh no, I have an escape rope. Never mind. False alarm.